Hello, welcome ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to all my new subbies. I haven't been on for a few weeks. I've had a number of orders I've had to try and fulfill, which seem to come in all after Christmas. What I'd like to show you is what I've been working on in the meantime. I found this mirror, and it had been skipped basically, and it had been cracked. So I thought, I wonder if I should actually take the mirror out and use it as a picture frame or something like that. Now actually it's not wood. I don't feel it's wood, and it's obviously by something somebody's bought, and I just find it's a lovely shape. But I was looking on the net, and I found someone who was doing something with an old cracked mirror, and her link is, I think, Ali Openful. I can't quite pronounce it, but it's in a small a L L E Y O P I N F L on YouTube, all one word. And she did the most amazing upgrade on a mirror, and I liked what she did, so I decided I was going to have a go. And as I've got a lot of I've been given an awful lot of pearls, and I've collected them from charity shops and you know, flea markets, boot sales, that sort of thing. So I thought, right, well, I'll have a go. And so I used no more nails as a cement, and this is what I did. So I don't know if you can see, I just completely covered the cracks and arranged all of the excuse my camera and my mess in the background, just to sort of make these swirls and shapes, and that's what spoke to me. And I used some flat back pearls as well, just to sort of finish the look off. Okay. I've also got a wedding coming up, which is my son and his lovely fiancée, Ben and Claire. And we were looking for a treasure chest for the wedding, so that they could, you know, guests for the wedding could actually put their cards and things in it, something to keep, you see. And I was looking for a sort of a light wooden blank. And again, I was looking on YouTube amongst all of you wonderful folk, and I found somebody that was making a treasure chest out of a shoebox. And I thought it was so wonderful that I decided I was going to have a go at making and constructing one. Okay. Well, what I did was I found these foam boards at Wilkinson's. Okay, and they're just sort of foam boards. There's 2 in a pack, and I got them for 50p. Okay, and I used these to make the sides. I used one to cut in half to make the other sides, short sides. Okay, and I used a complete one of those foam boards, and I scored it. Now this lady that I watched, bless her heart, and it is again on YouTube, and it's How to Be a Bad Artist. Go along and have a look at how she makes her treasure chest from a shoebox. I mean, it really is rather brilliant. Okay, so I got one and I scored it with a knife, and I then removed part of one to make the post box top. I used corrugated cardboard for the braces across here. When it was all together, what I actually did is, this lady, bless her heart, you put a lip with cardboard round like this one, and you make it round this, and then you attach the scored dome to the treasure chest onto the top. Okay. Where's I going with this one? I used, once it was all sort of like, I could lift off that collar, as it were, from the box with this attached, and then this, and I've actually laid it down with the collar, and I drew inside, and I cut 2 panels out from the foam board, and I stuck that all together with hot glue. Okay. Now, I was watching one of Fiona Jennings' videos where she was doing an effect using tissue and glue. So I did that to the whole box, covered it. Oh, what I'd also like to mention is those construction things that Gentleman Crafter, and I've watched also Fiona Jennings do, these construction strips, which came in so useful when I was putting this together. Now what I've actually done here is I've used that whole effect that I saw Fiona doing, which I thought was fabulous actually, and I covered the whole box inside the top, but not inside there. I just gave it a layer of like watered down UPV glue to seal it, and then I'd painted the whole thing with emulsion, satin emulsion, house paint basically, which I already had. Already had the tissues, already had the glue, I already had the cardboard. Now obviously you can make these bigger or smaller, but this is the one that I'm doing really for my son's son and daughter-in-law's to-be's wedding. Okay, and I'm going to decorate it with let's hope, and I've actually got pieces of white leather. I've got some, I need to find some particular colours so that I can make some more flowers to decorate this with. So really I've ended up with a lovely treasure chest. I'm going to be putting a handle on it. Obviously I can't show what I'm doing until after it's decorated and the wedding's happened, and I will come back and show you what I did with the decoration there. But I actually couldn't believe that I managed to build that so quickly from an idea that I saw How to Be a Bad Artist doing. I also feel here that I was looking around for something, and I'd asked around for something, and I thought to myself, as many a time I've heard it said on the net, you know, if you can make it, don't buy it. And this is what I've done. I've made a lovely treasure chest which I'm going to decorate for the happy couple, and put a nice sort of lock here, and I put the strap. I have to put some straps inside, which I'll also do in leather, so that it holds the lid on at the back, and you can close it and open it when need be. And I think they're going to be using it as a memory chest after the wedding, well, hopefully. And I will actually cover in the post box lid when that's done. Okay. I mean, these are brilliant. If you live in UK, or there's the equivalent, you can buy in other art shops. This is from Wilkinson's. Most shops around Britain, and these are 50p for two A3 black foam boards, and you can use it for hobbies and craft. I found it cuts very well with a knife, a little sharp knife, one of these things. Okay. Where are we now? I just thought I'd show you a few bits and pieces that I've been... I'd like you to look at some of the ways I keep sort of ideas and things that I do. I keep a sort of like a little scrapbook of things that it's almost like a journal, little scribblings that I do. And I've been in a real sort of feeling like a real wanting to hibernate in recent weeks, because it's been so horribly cold, and in between looking after granddaughter and that, I've got to actually make another teddy for someone, which won't take me that long. But this is sort of things I like to keep, little scribblings that I do, ideas for things I keep. In actual fact, those pictures, those little sort of mock-ups I did, became paintings on canvas, which worked out very well. Sometimes I get ideas that just come to mind, little ideas that became a picture. These are just little things that I sort of designed or thought about, would make nice pictures. I just sometimes just scribble, sketch and scribble. I also liked effects, but I keep effects from, you can't see that because it's my old website. So I do paint effects and all sorts of little designs that come to mind and something I can refer back to. I did a trilogy of these particular paintings. I don't know if you can see it, but there's sort of like an effect, a paint effect on them. They were turned into a trilogy of pictures, which I sold. Yeah, I just keep any ideas that I have. Sometimes if I haven't got time to be doing them, I put them down in my, stick them into my little diary. I do a little bit of blogging sometimes. All sorts of little designs that I do. Some strange stuff that comes out. I experiment with all different kinds of papers and colours. Sometimes I write things. These are paintings, but they were sort of like tiny little sketches which I had some pens or pencils to hand, or colouring pencils, and I make notes. And that, in fact, was turned into an amazing painting. That was an idea that I've actually dreamt about, so I put that down. And that too became a painting, and quite a big painting, but absolutely fabulous, even better than perhaps when you first sketch it down. And I do all sorts of little designs, things that just keep me, if I haven't got anything particular to do at the time, I just want to sit quietly. Sometimes I have to get up and make a sketch of something. This is actually a painting. I just have different ideas about things, and I like to keep a record of things that I designed. These became actually a picture. I don't know if I showed it on YouTube yet, but they are made from coloured pieces of very heavy paper that I used and put it together almost like a mosaic. So I just keep my ideas and everything that I like to sort of paint, draw, all sorts of different ideas. And I just keep things that all fallen out here. Experimentation with things, and it is invaluable, because sometimes it's good to keep a little record, because it actually jogs your memory as to how, goodness, look at that, dreadful. But I actually made those into some items, with using pine and that, and they've gone. They've got a home somewhere. So anyway, that's me rambling on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Just letting you know, I've done a few other things, but I've been working flat out, literally. So I just really want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. And welcome everybody that follows me, because I'm intending to make a few more videos now, rather than, it's almost like the winter comes upon us, does it not? And now the lights are here, we want to get on and craft. After all, it is fun. Anyway, happy crafting to everyone, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.